counter, hey, it's really easy to get into, and there's no combos you got to remember. So it's not like you're dedicating months at a time to memorizing something.
Oh, yeah.
The other thing is that we play all the time, so you'll get better faster. Anyway, we got Initial Drive rocking the Genjuro.
Why? How?
Got him down to half health.
Already.
This is the hyperbolic time chamber
Initial
training
Drive
that he's been doing, yeah. Initial Drive revealed to us earlier this week that he's been in Mexico in the hyperbolic time chamber training with the likes of AR Coder, however he says his name.
According to Initial Drive, he played 10+ hours every day across a long weekend with AR Cotier, a high-level Earthquake player, to really level himself up in anticipation for the Lunar Bout tournament coming up in New York. So we're gonna see the fruits of his labor.
But in the Mexican hyperbolic time chamber, that's actually like an hour.
That's actually what he
so
referred.
Like
that's what he referred to it as.
Like, so. Catches him with the uppercut. That's what I've been saying the whole time. Get Yashamaru out of the air. At least don't make it so free. Take that, make him guess a little bit so that
that's going to be a good punish. There we go.
The burden of trying to guess like Yashamaru's like jump-ins aren't entirely on you, you know.
Right. Now it is possible for Lightice to he has a couple of safe jump setups as Yashamaru. So Initial Drive has to be a little wary of that. But no, this is, for you folks watching at home, this is not a rerun. And
recoil.
We're still waiting to hear on the release date for the Season 2 DLC, but there are going to be some netcode patches coming down the line. So
that was like official? They said that? Well, I feel like they've been saying that the whole time, which, you know, is whatever, but
yeah. I mean, we still don't have a date on pretty much anything yet, let alone the Season 2 pass, but it's coming.
Yeah,
it's coming.
I was content with the trailer. I wasn't expecting that, but it was pretty cool. Got my 2C, 5C.
Initial Drive just hammering away his health.
See, that was the takeaway from his hyperbolic chamber. It's like, you know what, Fernando? You're missing this one button.
I love watching Initial Drive play Genjuro because, you know, it's something about that character just really clicks with him, and I see. Okay. No.
Rage Burst.
Initial Drive just plays more confidently.
Rage Burst.
As Genjuro.
With 5C.
Run up.
Throw. That's game.
Slices his ankles. Game 1 going to Lightice.
Lightice looking like he lost once again. Initial Drive looking like he just won. No, he didn't.
Both characters. Well, both players are making their mental checks, trying to make their adaptations.
It's funny.
Yeah. Lightice feels that last match was a little bit more of a scramble than he would have liked, but he's running some analysis in his head, figuring out what he's going to do. But now Initial Drive is changing it up on him a little bit, switching to Kazuki, a very mobile character. Not so much, doesn't have much of an air game, but his anti-air options are phenomenal. I think that's going to help with that Yashamaru jumping game that I was talking about. With the help of his 2C, nobody jumps in on Kazuki. He is an anti-air machine, and his damage is explosive. His range is stubby, but boy, once he gets a couple of hits in, and even like against a Charlotte, you know, the character I play, who has the most health in the game, you know, if I allow Kazuki to get away with too much, I just see my health melt away. There it is. There's an example of the 2C right there. That's gonna help. That's gonna help shut down Lightice's jump-in game.
You know, I can't even, like, I laugh that he went in for the run-in 2C, but people do that. People will do that at, like about mid-screen in the neutral. They'll use that button just because of how good it is.
Right. Like, well, they think that, like, maybe if they run in, their opponent will do, like, a neutral jump or maybe a forward jump. You know, it's a gamble that they're taking.
When your opponent is disarmed, just pants. Just pants on him.
Throwing fireballs. Kazuki, of course, a character that can charge his specials, that fire orb that's behind his head, can be charged up to 3 levels, increasing the damage, the speed, and the number of hits that it has. He can also, when he's knocked down, he can opt to send the fireball out. It'll track the opponent and basically essentially allows him to get up a lot more safely. Prevents his opponents from setting up meaties.
Okizemi.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, honestly, I kind of wish they
side correction on that 6-6C.
They would buff the damage on that same exact move you were talking about. The most I see people use that is when they're panicking or they just want to like quick rise.
Right.
So they'll do it by like accident.
It's pretty rare to see it come out, precisely because it's such a tough resource to build up. You think like, oh, charge it up 3 times, that's not too bad. But it can be challenging at times to find the timing to charge that ball, and you don't want to throw it away so easily on something like you said, doesn't do a lot of damage even when it's fully charged.
It's like a kick's worth of damage, basically.
Oh yeah, it's nothing. It's basically just if your opponent is literally all
about
over
to kill you and you need to get them off, and they forgot that he could even do that.
Yeah, I was playing Initialdrive earlier, and I threw out a rage triangle as Charlotte, and it definitely would have chipped him out on Rise. So he threw out the ball to absorb to absorb my fireball. And it's like, okay,
you gotta.
I still won that one, but I was just like, I respect that.
Yeah,
you gotta do whatever it takes to stay alive.
Cool.
Lightice taking game 2. Still looking a little pressed, but
he's feeling a little more confident. He's got it.
Another going back to Earthquake.
Yeah, I respect he's got to go down fighting. This doesn't seem to be working for him, so let's try out the options.
It was an interesting experiment. I like that he gave it a shot, but we're going back to the main. This will be tournament point for Lightice if he can close this one out. Initialdrive has his back against the wall. He's going to have to really turn it on if he's going to reset the bracket and take the tournament. But let's see what he's able to pull out.
Starts off with the 5A.
Okay. Going for a lot of lights, a lot of buttons. Okay. Lights all around. There we go.
The knockdown into
I believe that's 5B, or 2B, pardon me. Okay. Lightice will do that occasionally. He'll throw out 2C or 2Ks, and then followed up with the sweep.
Oh, that move? Is that the one you were talking about, the 2B?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really great for checking dashes.
Oh yeah.
And it can't be parried. And it's like it hits about half screen. So like if you're pressing forward and he pressed it, you'll be tripped.
Yeah, he can. Initialdrive definitely using it to keep his opponent up close to him. Yeah, no getting away from me. You want to play up close? We're gonna play up close.
Play far. I'm gonna check you.
Right now, Yashamaru in the corner, but looks like he's being allowed to walk out. Jumping, nothing. Bit of a scramble right now. 20 seconds left. Nice dive kick. Initialdrive furthering his life lead right now. 15 seconds left.
Jump C. Stare down.
Oof.
2B. Gets the knockdown. See what he does with it. Nothing.
5 seconds left.
Him with the 5C.
Takes the life lead at the last minute. At the last second, 3 seconds left.
He's gonna kick him.
He's gotta find something.
He's gonna kick him. He wants to kick him. Oh, they caught the throw.
Oh, he had just enough time. Milliseconds were left on the clock, and Lightice found it. He found the damage he needed.
You know, I think a lot of people would have wanted to rage burst in that situation, even though it was round 1, because it's like, yeah, I got the lead. It's like that last second. You're like, no, don't take this from me. I wouldn't have, but I respect Initialdrive for also not doing that and showing some restraint.
Okay. Going for a setup, nothing there. That's a punish. There we go. There we go. Checking that air game, keeping Lightice a little more on the ground. We're not seeing as many of those jump-ins.
Into deflect. Resets him on the air. Lightice going for the sweep soon. Nope. He's gonna
come on, Lightice knows better.
Waits.
Lightice knows better.
660.
We have a rage burst at 27 seconds left. No, sir.
Yeah. He's going in mom spaghetti.
There we go. Light Ice knew
Yeah.
what Initial Drive was trying to do.
Yeah.
He was